So this is a demonstration of an aspect of multiplayer programming that you can apply to any project. What you see in front of you is a bunch of creatures that have a random behavior. So they have various starting angles, but when you go in-game, or out of in-game editor mode into in-game, they each have a random chance to play this animation of looking around, and it's randomized in multiple ways. There's multiple random numbers going on here, and this is an aspect of the AI system. Over here, we have the second player, and if you observe, it's actually easier zoomed out. If you observe, let's get them right next to each other so it's easier. Alright, so if you look carefully, you'll observe that both of the players are seeing the exact same thing at almost all the exact same times. And this is very hard to do in multiplayer programming with a random behavior. This is literally randomly programmed into the AI, and yet look, what on both screens, pretty much the exact same rotations at the exact same instance. That might seem pretty simplistic at first, and also this is occurring on one computer, but I've experienced that the way the Unreal Engine programs in the lag when you're working on just a single computer, it's pretty much the same as it has. You see the difference if it doesn't line up. So it's pretty much the exact same angles, the exact same instance for every one of these creatures, each doing their own random behavior. So anyway, I'm providing you with a programming model for how to do something like this, because really there aren't, how many is that? 4 9? Is that 9? Let's pretend that's 9, even if it's not. And I'm really curious now. Wish I could, yeah, I think that's 9. So there's not actually 9 skeletons, there's actually 18, because each instance of the game actually has its own separate set of creatures. So to make each set of 18 creatures look exactly the same is the feat of replication and multiplayer programming. You gotta always remember, there's not 9 creatures, there's 18. So puts your online multiplayer games in perspective as to how many creatures are actually running around in any whatever you're doing. So there's actually 18 of these things, and they're lining up absolutely perfectly with using a random behavior. And I explain the technicalities and the code involved uh, in the actual rest of this tutorial example. So this is the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and you'll be seeing lots more of these skeletons in the near future.